Hey everybody, today I'm going to be giving you guys a really high level introduction to the A Daily CRM. This is a new product that we've launched just in the past several months here. Many of you maybe have heard us talk about it or maybe you've demoed it. But I wanted to create this video just to give you an idea of just how powerful this tool is and the various ways that it can help your rental company grow. Just a quick background on this software. It is a white labeled software. So if you've heard of a company called Go High Level, that's what this software is. Go High Level is an agency platform. It's a CRM for agencies. So we basically have access to this agency, really high powered CRM software, and then we're able to offer it to you guys at an extremely discounted price so that you're able to benefit from the full features of the CRM and not have to pay the exorbitant agency costs that it normally would require to achieve, a software that's this powerful. And in addition to that, we're able to customize the software with an integration into a daily so that it mirrors and matches data in your daily account, and provides you with kind of a structured setup for rental companies specifically. And so really encourage you guys, if you haven't had a chance to demo this software with us, to contact one of our reps and schedule a demo so you can see just how powerful this is. Today, this video, I'm just going to give you a brief overview of the main navigation menu here, just to give you an idea of some of the things that you can do in the CRM. And in subsequent videos, we'll go through in depth on each one of these. But for now, I just want to give you a quick overview. So on the launch pad, when you log into the CRM, the Daily CRM, the first thing you're going to see up here is the launch pad. This is just going to be a list of events that we would like you to do to kind of get started with the CRM. So as you can see, you can do things like you can connect your Google My Business listing. This is going to allow you to be able to import all of your reviews for your Google My Business Maps listing, respond to those reviews, send out review requests automatically to all of your daily customers, and really just kind of hone in on your online reputation. You can also connect your Facebook, Instagram, and all of your other social media accounts to the CRM so that you can do things like scheduling posts, responding to post comments, things like that, and creating really unique and streamlined posts for your social medias to engage with your audiences there. You also will have access to a really robust website widget you can install on your website. We can help you install that. And the cool thing about this widget is that when someone engages with that widget on your website, it automatically creates a contact in the CRM, and you can start doing things like automated messaging to them. You can send them text message, emails, and start engaging with them right in the moment when they're on your website, so that you never have a chance to lose that customer. Sometimes someone will be on your website and they're not quite ready to, say engage with you in terms of like checking out with all your products or sending a contact form. And so then maybe they have a question about something and they're just not sure where to find it. That's where a chat widget can really come into play to help you capture that lead before they have a chance to leave the website, and maybe they get frustrated and can't find the answer. But if they have a chat widget, they'll just pop the question right in there, and immediately you'll get a text message through the mobile app that we have associated with the CRM, and you can start engaging with that customer while they're on your website so that they don't have a chance to leave and go somewhere else. So you can do that. You can even integrate WhatsApp for customer communication. Yext is a really cool it's a tool for local marketing. So essentially you can take your Google My Business listing and you can syndicate that information, all of your business information, across multiple online directories. So places like Yahoo, MSN, Facebook, Local Ease, Yellow Pages, all of these online directories where you can syndicate your business And now Google can use those as ranking factors so that your Google Maps listing can actually improve in rankings just by turning this simple feature on and publishing all of your information across multiple online directories. So that's a service that you can set up right here in the Daily CRM. WordPress integration. It probably doesn't apply to you if you have a site with us. It's probably already hosted on WordPress, and you're paying for your software, which we include your website hosting as well with your software subscription, and then also your Stripe account. This won't affect most of you because you already have either Stripe or Justify or another payment integration set up with the daily software, and so you wouldn't need this essentially. So that's kind of the Launchpad, really rough overview. If you go into the dashboard, you're going to notice I don't have any data imported into this account. This is a brand new account. I wanted to start fresh for you guys so you can kind of see how to set this up. But if there were data in the CRM, you would be able to see all of basically an overview of how your company is performing. All of the invoices and estimates and drafts that you create in a daily will get funneled into the CRM so that you can see at what stage each of your orders is in. Is it in a draft stage, estimate, invoice? Have the items been prepped? Have they been loaded onto your trucks? Are they delivered? Have they been returned? Have we sent out a review request? And so when you start importing invoices and orders into a daily and they come over to the CRM automatically, you're going to be able to see quickly how much money you have tied up in each one of these stages. And then you can create custom messaging campaigns to kind of move those orders along the rental pipeline that we have set up here, because your goal would be to get these all the way from draft to review requested and even review received. So you can really use this to kind of gauge how well the company is doing and what you need to do, what your next steps should be at any given time. You can create tasks in the CRM, so you can schedule tasks for your team, whether you want to go out and have them go out in the warehouse and clean chairs, or wipe down tables or clean tent tops, right? Go get oil changes. Any task you can think of for internal members of your crew, you can create those here, assign them, give them a due date, and then your team can log in and see what tasks they've been assigned to. You can also view where your leads are coming from. So as you record those would show up here, and you can see, I have this many from Google, this many from Facebook advertising, this many from Google Ads, referrals, all the breakdown on your lead report. You can also link your Google Analytics so that the data flows into here. You can see all of your traffic sources. You can also link your Google business profile, like we said, and it'll keep track of the conversations that you're having with people on Google. And finally, you can also link your Facebook ads and your Google ads down here, and you can funnel all of that data in here. So you can just get one spot where you see all the data regarding your company and your advertising. So that's the dashboard. The next one down is your conversations. This will have a list of your recent conversations, starred, all. You can text message your customers through the CRM. You can email them. You can call them. You can message them on WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Instagram, direct messages. All of those can be integrated here so that you can keep all of your messaging in one place. Really, really cool and powerful. You can also link your calendars so that you can have events show up on your calendar. All of your contacts will automatically be imported into the CRM as you add them in a daily. So you can see all of those in your contacts section. Here's where your opportunities lie. This is a really cool pipeline view of the orders that you put into a daily. As soon as you create an order in a daily, whether that's a draft, an estimate, an invoice, it's going to immediately get imported into this rental order pipeline as an opportunity. And that opportunity will have the customer name, the amount of the order, and a few the invoice number, and a few other specific details regarding that order. And it'll show up as a little card here in the correct position. And then as you interact with that order in a daily, so let's say you first create an estimate and you send it out, as soon as they pay that estimate and it becomes an invoice, the card will automatically move over to the invoice stage so that you can keep track of what stage each one of these is in. Likewise, if you prepare all the items on that order, it's going to move over to the prepped items. And as you load them onto the trucks, it'll move here. So all this happens automatically. You don't have to do anything, but it's just a quick way for you to see an overview of where everything is. And really where this gets super fun and useful for your company is that you can create and trigger automations off of the pipeline status changes to these opportunities. So for example, if an order that you put in goes from the draft stage to the estimate stage, you could trigger an automation that would send that customer maybe a text message a couple days later. If it hasn't moved to the invoice stage after 3 days, we could text them a message saying, hey, we sent you that estimate a few days ago, it looks like. Just curious if you had any questions. Were you ready to book? Or we could send them an email with that same messaging. So many possibilities are limitless when it comes to automations in the CRM. But you can basically trigger off of any pipeline status change or any contact change, all of that. So super fun. And we can get into the details of those in another video. We're going to skip payments for that because that doesn't really apply here. Marketing, tons of stuff you can do with marketing. You connect all of your social media accounts, your Google My Business, your YouTube, and you can schedule posts. You can do things like upload bulk social posts with a CSV. You can review and approve posts before posting them. You can create templates, and you can even use AI to do some of this stuff. You can create email campaigns, so you can bulk email your entire customer list. You can tag those customers and put them in groups so that you're only messaging certain groups. Fun things that you can do are create template snippets. So an example I really like to use for template snippets is, let's say you continually get asked the same questions all the time. Here's an example. How many people can a 2-stall restroom trailer accommodate? Or like how large of an event, right? So if you're constantly getting that question from your customers, you can create a snippet response. And then anytime you get that question, all you have to do, it'll pop up when they text you on your app. And you can just select the answer snippet, click one button, and it sends them the text message back automatically, so that you don't have to type out that response every single time. And so you can imagine what you might be able to do with your company. Every company has frequently asked questions that every single day they're answering the same questions. So this streamlines that and makes it to where you can respond quicker. We'll go into the automation phase here now, and this is where it gets super fun. So you can see when you sign up for our CRM, we're going to create these initial automations, and these are what trigger the orders to get imported from a daily over to the CRM in the proper sales pipeline stage. And I'm going to give you an example of how you would integrate one of those. So this is the customer creation view. So you can see I have a trigger here, and this trigger is a premium webhook trigger, and we're essentially sending information from a daily to this URL anytime a customer gets created or an order gets created. As soon as that happens, it's going to hit this URL and it's going to send all the order information from a daily. And then the CRM is going to take that information and it's going to create a contact using the data that came in from that order or that contact in a daily. And so the only thing you have to do when you sign up for CRM in order to get this working, these will already be built out for you. So you would just need to come in here and copy this URL and then go into your daily account, into integrations, and then you click on high level, and then you would paste the URL for the appropriate one here. This is the customer created URL, so I'm going to paste that one in there. And then you would do that for all of these other ones as well. So customer invoice, so that's my invoice created URL. And then I have the delivery status. So as soon as you've gotten all those URLs in, you just hit submit. That is now saved, and anytime you do anything in a daily, it's going to automatically import those over. So now this is set up. Here's another automation that we already pre-built for you. It's a review request 3 days after the order is complete. So essentially, anytime you get an opportunity that gets into the return phase, we're going to 3 days later send them a text message and an email to request a review, to leave us a review on Google. So there's just so many fun things that you can do with automations, and we'll get into the details of that later. Your sites, you can create funnels. So you can link your website and its domain, and you can create landing pages, funnels. You can do forms and surveys, right? You can install the chat widget here. A lot of fun stuff. Memberships we'll skip, as well as media storage. Not really important for what we're doing here. But your reputation management, that's what we talked about before. This is where your Google My Businesses, business listings will come in. You can see an overview of all the invites you sent out, how many reviews you received, what their sentiment was, the average rating for all your reviews, and again, the option to connect your Yext account so that you can syndicate your Google My Business listing across the web. And then finally, reporting. Here's where you can look at all of your Google Ads report, your Facebook ads. You can integrate that directly in here. Call reports, and the like. So I think that's about all I wanted to go over today. Again, we're going to get in depth in a lot of these features in subsequent videos, but I think this video is long enough. I wanted to just give you that brief overview. Hopefully this perks your interest, gets you intrigued, and if so, definitely reach out to one of us, schedule a demo. We'd love to go through this with you in depth and see how it might help your company. And we'll talk to you and see you in the next video.